Hey everyone, Sally Hoy from Fairy Dust Teaching, and today I have one of my favorite freebies of all time for you. All right, what I call it is the Take One. Now, what this is a life-changing document, and let me tell you why. Every year for the last, since I took my Waldorf training, I think Waldorf education really gave this to me. So probably the last 15, 20 years, I reflect every year and look at my teaching practice with an observational eye, right? So what I look at are really some simple things. Two basic questions is all I ask myself. What really worked? Here at this question, I'm looking for where my strength was in the last year, like consistently over time, this is where I really excelled. And it could be something that has been there since day one as a teacher. It's just your God-given capacity, like that strength you have naturally in teaching. Or it could be something that you specifically nurtured in yourself this last year. Like for instance, it could be loose parts. Like you took on loose parts this last year and it really worked. Like you learned things, you made mistakes, but you kept growing. And at the end of this year, you can say, wow, I really did it. I am a loose parts person now. Or you could go, I am a stand for children to have conflict resolution. And I really gave myself to that. So a strength doesn't mean that you won every time that you have, don't have difficulties or struggles, but it's something you're committed to and you've seen results out of that commitment. So you want to ask yourself, one thing you're going to own and celebrate. This is me. I did this, yes, we need to pat ourselves on the back for this. And then the second part of this transformational process, and this is the powerhouse question. What did not work? Or did not work as well as you had hoped. This is where you want to see where your skills in your capacity as a teacher are lacking. Like where could you expand yourself? Because how it went is not how you want it to go. All right. Now this is the sweet spot. Like I said, powerhouse. This one question is what is solely responsible for my expertise as an early childhood educator. It is unbelievable the results of nailing one thing. Now I know some of you, if you're like me and you love, like I went to art school, we went through critique, so I can critique myself better than anyone because I know that's how I grow. But I don't want you to do a list. Pick one area, because you're going to take that one little area and we're going to crack it open and expand your capacity. So in the next 12 months, you rock it. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, inside my Take One, I have a plan. I have developed over the last 15 years an amazing process that I do. And I realized it was replicable. I could give that process to you. I have steps. I promise you, if you follow my plan and take on what I'm telling you to do in that one area, right? Because here's the thing, we know through brain research, when we hyper focus like this, we're going to expand your capacity for understanding because you're collecting all of this information and inspiration, and it becomes to synergy, right? We want to synergize this one area. So follow my plan and you are going to be stunned. Imagine taking one area of teaching that you need, to re-inspire yourself to develop, and you did this every year, where you'd be in 5 years. It's stunning. OMG. All right, so I really recommend this. Now, that's not all. I have a bonus sheet for you. And let me find it for you so I can show you. I have a special process that I do that is called here it is. the daily review. The daily review is training for you to get that capacity in the classroom to do split-second decisions, to be able to move with the students and what's happening, to be able to pick up on what you're seeing and feeling in the classroom in all areas, emotional, social, cognitive, okay? Now, how do you do that? Again, really simple but profound. Do not underestimate the power of these steps. So you're going to do 4 questions a day, and once you get used to this, you can do this in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You're going to ask yourself, 1, what really worked well today? 2, what didn't go so well? And you just write down what comes to mind. First thing, just put one thing, all right? Or if you need to unload, write everything down. Then the 3rd question, this one's a powerhouse. Write down what child comes to mind. That first image, first name, first child that comes to mind. And then answer why. It could be that they came in, they didn't see themselves, so you just put that, I don't know, they just didn't seem right, or really quiet, or they seemed out of sorts, or wow, they woke up and they were like getting it, you know, they were so engaged, I couldn't believe it. Whatever it is, you just want to note that. And what will you do differently tomorrow? And you want to just, or the next day of school, so if it's Friday, Monday, you want to just identify what would you do differently. And sometimes, you know, it's been a great day, you're not really sure, just pick something, whatever comes to mind. You want to train yourself to answer those 4 questions with your first impulse. Make it fast. This is a fast, not a dwelling. And if you do that, you're going to be so excited about what happens in your capacity as a teacher. It's life-changing. All right, I am so excited for you to get this. Feel free to share this link with any friends. Share far and wide. I am all about this because as we expand our capacity, the more our students benefit. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.